intro song.
What did I want to do? Love comes walking in.
Oh, that's right. You sense a change.
Nothing
feels the same.
All your dreams are strange.
Love comes walking in.
Some kind of alien waits for the opening. And then simply pulls the string. Love comes walking
in.
Love comes walking in. Okay, welcome to another episode of Flock of Geeks Gaming. I'm your host, Kester, and with me as always is my co-host, Defense.
Hello, everybody.
And
what a duet! What a duet!
It's a good way to start, and this is a very special episode because this is our 69th episode. I just want to throw that out.
Nice!
Yeah.
Nice!
I saw that when Russ put the notes together. I was like, oh, this is going to be the best show we've ever had. It's the 69th.
Monumental.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
If you got them.
Yeah.
420, baby.
420, 69, 24/7, baby.
And yeah, the awards, baby, they're coming.
Yeah, so this is going to be, we have games to talk about. This is one of those shows where we played a bunch of games, and then we are going to go through the game awards. We're going to do our, basically, predictions, previews, and, like, maybe we should do, like, something we hope gets announced.
Yeah, that would be good. I think I think that there's going to be some announcers this time around. There's some crazy marketing schemes. I don't know if you've seen. So
I haven't heard any like rumors or leaks or anything. I haven't really been paying attention much. I've been playing a lot of video games.
There's one major leak we'll discuss, and maybe we'll see if you have any ideas.
Okay, cool. So I guess I'll start with the games I played. I did try Where Winds Meet.
Yeah, so this was kind of like a 3-day phenomenon.
Yeah, this was bigger than like I thought it was going to be. Everyone seems to be loving it, which, you know, good for them.
Yeah, I saw everyone streaming it. Maybe it came out and everyone was getting, doing they're selling it, getting paid to play it and stuff, but I don't know. It just seemed like everyone was really into it, and it was getting a lot more credibility than I anticipated it getting.
Yeah, it definitely seemed to like be more hype than I thought it was going to be. It does do a lot. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest with you, and I think I'm coming from a perspective of like, I did this in Genshin, and I did this in Withering Waves, where it's like I have played this open world a bunch. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And this one is not doing it for me, and I've been, like, trying to figure it out, because it's, like, right in my wheelhouse. Like, I love these types of games. I put in a good couple of hours, but I think what it is, for a game like this, like a gacha game, open world game like this, the things that matter to me a lot are aesthetic. And I really like the anime aesthetic. This is just kind of like a realistic Assassin's Creed looking like game.
Yeah, this looks like Unreal Engine 5 gacha game.
That's essentially what it is. And I think if you take out...
if you take out the cuteness or the animated kind of feel for it, what do you have left other than just like a really beautiful quote-unquote open world, but it seems kind of boring,
Yeah, because it's exactly the same types of quests that are in Genshin. Like, run around the map, you see a bunch of guys in a camp, you beat them up, you open a chest. Like, you're like escorting glowing things back to a point, and it'll give you a chest. Like, the gacha mechanics, at least in this, it's not as bad as Genshin or Withering, where it's characters, it's just costumes. I think it's missing a Gooner element for me, too. Like, it's not Gooner enough.
Yeah, is it a little too conservative? Just, like, buy the books?
Yeah, buy the books. Like, you throw in some sexy outfits, maybe I'd be, more into it because I'm the worst.
I mean, if it's a free-to-play game and there aren't tits, what is there for me here, right?
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, I mean, I could play Genshin. I could play, I mean, in this category of gaming, like if you're giving me these options, right? Why would I pick the dullest, I don't know. it just seems so generic. And the only thing I saw from it was that fucking like, I think they basically made the game around the premise of just like flying around.
Yeah,
Like
there
like,
is. You
cut
can
up
like
into the
zoom
sky.
across the map. It is pretty cool.
Right, and that's really neat. But is that like the only thing they got going for it,
I would
or I
say,
don't know?
I don't know. I think that if you like this aesthetic and you're the type that likes a Genshin type game, this would probably be checking all your boxes. The combat, it's one of those. There's a lot of weapons. There's a lot of variety, but it doesn't. It all feels kind of samey to me. Like the dual swords versus the regular swords feel about the same. If you're gonna play, like, there's a couple unique weapons, like you can get a fan and an umbrella, and they're neat. But the counter system, I think, is a big issue at the game because you can put it on auto counter, and I accidentally did that, and I'm like, well, this is stupid. Why would I want to auto counter? And I turned it off, and the parry window in this game is so ridiculously big that I never feel like I could be hit for any reason.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
and a big miss for me so far too has been the plot. Like, I have not cared whatsoever what's going on here.
So it's super easy is what I'm hearing, and it's basically if you don't like Genshin, but you really want a free open world game to play, this might be up your alley.
Yeah, that's kind of what I would say. I like this type of game. I think it's just missing for me because, like, the reason I like Genshin so much is the aesthetic. The combat in Genshin is really fucking good.
It is. I was gonna say because that game has a lot of building upon combos and stuff, and building your characters around that, even your crew. Like, what does Where the Winds Meet have for that? Is it all just weapon based? And
it's all just weapon based.
There's no magic or anything.
There's some like techniques you get. There's some kind like little types of magic and stuff. But yeah, like a big appeal for Genshin is you have to build a team. And how they synergize. And then I look at a game like Withering Waves where like that combat is hard, that combat is intense. Like your parries have to be on point, your dodges have to be on point, your rotations have to be on point. This is just easier Genshin without a good story. Like Genshin's best thing is actually the story. Like the story in Genshin is really good.
Yeah.
And that kind of drove me to keep playing Genshin even through all the scumminess, is just to see where the story went. This game, I'm just like, I started mashing X, and that's never a good sign.
Never a good sign. I saw this, and this really to me was like, this looked like a graphical tech demo. This looked like a generic game. This just didn't really hit anything for me. I was like, that part of it looks really cool, other than traversing the skies. But then I'm like, I'll literally go play a fucking airplane game if I want to do that. Like, I know that sounds ridiculous, but like that's how the game comes off. Like you're a fucking jet in the sky, and I'm like, cool. I'll ace combat if I want to do that.
And, like, that is cool, like, going around the map like that, but at the same time, you can just teleport. So, like, you don't even need to do it. It's kind of like the web swinging in Spider-Man. It's like, why would I teleport when I could web swing? Maybe, like, if you think the flying is that cool, you're just like, I love flying around this map.
Yeah.
I think if you...
Is it worth it, though? It's like, they seem to have created a really, really, like this whole game didn't do anything other than make the flying look really cool.
Yeah, like I wish I could
feel bad saying that, but
yeah, like I wish I could say I loved the combat in this. Like I got to like the first major boss, and I was struggling with her because I was like, oh, I'm under leveled, and then I just started mashing parry, like just mashing it as fast as I could, and she couldn't hit me.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So you just sit there and wait, smash.
Like, I just kept mashing the parry, and every attack they did, I parried. So, like, the parry windows are so big. I don't know. It would be, like, a soft recommend for me, but I really thought I was going to love it. And it could be, too, I'm burned out on these games. That's another thing.
Yeah, you might want to revisit it after a little bit.
Yeah, because that happened to me with...
updates, too.
I just started replaying Metaphor Retasmo or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, I think it's Refantasio or that.
Yeah, and I was in
Metaphor.
much more.
Just say Metaphor.
Yeah, Metaphor. I was in a much better spot in mood to play it this time, and I'm having a hell of a time. So it could be like I'm tired of these gacha games. I mean, I did Withering Waves, I did Genshin. I just don't think another one is for me. But
if you put so much time into in Genshin, dude, like your burnout of Genshin is going to be far longer than any other game title probably, because like once you were sick of it, you're like, dude, I gotta take like a year and a half off of this.
Yeah, I still haven't gone back.
Right, like I get it, I totally understand.
Yeah, because I want to say I put 500 hours plus into Genshin. Like I had 100%ed like all the map up to the point where I stopped. So
yeah. And I think that this is the kind of game that was just like people were impressed. It's cool that it's free, something to check out if something, you don't have any games to play. But overall, yeah, it seems like it doesn't really know what it's doing or where it's going to go. I don't see where, like, Genshin had the possibilities of new characters, stuff like that, but this game doesn't. How's it going to keep running for free,
Yeah, like, it has gacha elements, but they're for, like, outfits, none of which are, like, oh, I want to spend money on that. But I mean, that could be considered a good thing because, like, I had no desire to spend any money on this game whatsoever.
Yeah, but you're also coming out of it, like, with a solid, you're like, this is, like, pretty 6, 7 out of 10 sounding to me. So, I don't know.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
Sounds like it needs something.
Like, I could definitely see where the hype is coming from if you aren't. Like, if you don't like the anime aesthetic and you hate gacha games and you never really played, like, a Genshin or a Withering Waves, this might be something new and kind of cool to you.
All right, well, it's free, so I might check it out.
It's worth checking out
one day or something. Yeah,
that's why
I heard the UI is messy.
Yeah,
so
UI is not the best. It takes a long time, like, to figure out what you're doing. It's like one of those soft recommend for me, but it's free, so you might as well try it.
Understood. I might give it a shot. We'll see.
Okay, so the next game I played was Total Chaos.
Yes, I played the demo of this, so we have a little bit to discuss on my end, but you almost pretty much beat it, right?
Yeah, I beat Total Chaos, and I think that's like a good point to be like, this game, because we were talking about all year how so many good games weren't actually good enough to beat. Like, this one I played the whole way through. I thought it was that good.
Right, yeah, it's like I got what I needed out of it, and I'm like 30-40% of the way through, I'm going to move on. But you actually were like, this game held my interest. I want to play it. I want to see it through.
Yeah, I wanted, and I guess this game started off as a Doom mod, which is pretty cool.
Well, I'll tell you what, it makes a lot of sense playing it.
Yeah, it really does. Dude, there's so much that this game does well. I want to say it reminds me a lot of BioShock with, like, crafting, and it's like more horror.
Yeah, I could see that. Definitely from playing it, I was getting that kind of vibage. Because when you're going into the facility and stuff, you do have that. It's almost like going to the lighthouse and then
because it is like a shipwreck starts it.
Yeah, it's really cool. I really enjoyed it. The only thing I could say, the demo was fun. I really thought the combat was great. I was legitimately butt-puckering from running and shit from a lot of the enemies that you had to run from versus fight. That was cool. I felt like the level design was good for that, but I also found myself getting a little lost because things started looking the samey. But that's kind of with any... Now that you say it's like a Doom mod, now I understand. I used to get lost in Doom all the fucking time. So
yeah, a lot of the environmental design is very samey, but it does a good job of, like, introducing gameplay elements. Like, there's this one creepy monster where you, like, come around a corner and it's like, don't take your eyes off her. And it's one of those, like, a Boo from Mario Brothers where if, like, you're not looking at her, she chases you.
Yeah, I hate those things, dude. I get the shivvies. Oh,
yeah. And they're just used in, like, really brilliant puzzles and stuff. There was one part in this game, though, that I say, like, overdid it as far as, like, a monster. I couldn't figure out what I was actually supposed to do. because it was
You beat the game without even knowing how to fight this monster.
I tackled it eventually because it was one of those, like, I tried fighting it, that didn't work. I tried running from it, that didn't work. But it, like, turned out it was, like, you had to sneak, but you're in, like, a completely dark area, and it's one of those, you have a lighter. Anytime you light the lighter, she might come for you, so you have to keep snuffing it out. It took me forever because it was stealth.
It was like a super cat and mouse kind of hide and seek thing.
Yeah, but after I did it, I was like, that was intense. I liked that. And that was I think that's a good thing for this game. It's like, it's so intense. Like, it has great lighting effects, great monster design. The combat is so much fun. It's like a lot of chucking bottles and bricks at monsters and just cracking them.
That was so fun, dude. Yeah. I loved it. We called it, we're like, there's a lot of, like, bottle throwing in this, and there is, and it's awesome.
And it's so good. It reminded me of, like, Last of Us when you hit someone with a brick and then just pipe them. That's, like, this whole game's combat system. And I think another cool thing it really is, you keep building this arsenal and you're like, I have way too much stuff. Like, I'm over encumbered and, like, I need to start picking and choosing what to pick up and stuff. And when you get to a point in the game, you're like, okay, I have too much stuff. This game is starting to wear thin. It turns into, like, the next part is just, you literally have to use everything you've collected the whole game to survive the combat.
So it almost feels like they don't know what they're doing with their own inventory system, and then Act 2 starts, and you're like, oh,
yeah, kind of. It's like Act 3. You're like, and and another cool thing is the guy actually, like, tells you, like, you're not going to be able to take your stuff with you once you put this suit on, so you have to use it. And in that whole section, you're, like, collecting 3 parts of this suit, and it is just like you using everything you've collected as a weapon, and then by the end of it, you're like 1 brick and, like, maybe, like, a couple bullets in one of your guns. Wow. It's a really well designed. And then the last section of the game just turns into, like, a straight up first person shooter. So
that's how it does. It goes Doom. It's like, yep, we're Doom.
It goes Doom. The only thing I wish it had more boss fights. It only really has 2, and they're both good. So I think, like, they could have done more with that. But for a $25 game, this one is definitely, like, high recommend. I like this game a lot.
We got a gem with total chaos, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's definitely a gem. Like, it's not too long. It doesn't wear out its welcome. It changes gameplay minute, like, more than you think it's going to. You're like, this is going to get samey, but there's enough change-ups going on. Story's good.
Even for what I played, it felt like it was juicing the Doom and survival horror, like, first person Doom aesthetic. It was like juicing it for all it's worth. All of its design, all of its mechanics, and it was like all combining everything it could to get out of it. Like, I felt that in the game. It was like, we're doing everything we can to make this fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. Like, I loved that game. It was a good shock for me, where it was like, oh, I remember this game. Me and Andrew thought it was cool. You were throwing bottles. I'm going to try the demo. And then by the end of the demo, I was like, you know what? This is worth $20. By the time I beat the game, I was like, what a steal for $20. This game was awesome.
That's kind of where I was at the end of the demo. I wasn't looking for a game at the time when I played the demo, so I didn't buy it immediately. And since you did, I was like, well, I'll just wait to hear what he has to say. And so it's going on the wish list, baby.
Yeah. This one, if you like any kind of first-person survival horror game, it's probably the best one since Resident Evil 7. Like, it's arguable whether I enjoyed this more than in Resident Evil 8, to be honest with you.
I mean, you really do have that spunk in your voice for Total Chaos.
Yeah, so. I got it. Yeah, it hit me pretty hard, where I just loved this game. So definitely check that one out.
Hell yeah.
So the last game I played, and it took me forever to pull the trigger on this game because it is a roguelike, but it is a beat 'em up, and I love beat 'em ups, was Absolum.
Oh yeah, so this is go ahead, Kester.
Yeah, and hell must have froze over because this is like in my top 5 games of the year. This game is so fucking good. Like, holy shit.
We were doing a little bit of drinking and gaming this past week, and you were like, dude, this might be like the second best game I've ever played.
Yeah, like the second best game this year.
What?
Like, oh my god, did I love this game. It is so fucking good.
So tell us about it, because dude, you told me the name of it. I'm like, what the fuck are you even talking about?
Yeah, so it's a roguelike, but it's like a Streets of Rage style beat 'em up. And I think it is the same people who made Streets of Rage.
Like the new one.
The new one, yeah, 4.
Yeah.
And it's just like everything a beat 'em up can do, this game did better than any beat 'em up I've ever played. The character design is just fucking awesome. Like, there's a toad wizard. Then
great.
you have like a ninja girl, a dwarf with an eye patch and a shotgun, and then an elf with a giant sword, like an elf girl with a giant sword. And
so it has a character for everyone.
Yeah, if you
just said.
Yeah, any of those characters sound appealing, and they're all useful in some way. I seem to be by far the best with the elf girl. Like, I couldn't even beat it with any of the other characters, but you have to actually put time into a character to understand, like, how to play them. Because they're not, like, palette swaps. Like, they're definitely very unique, each character. I think
it's almost like a fighting game. Like, you have to kind of go in and learn different moves and see what they do.
Yeah, and different combos. Like, the ninja girl is all air combos. Like, you got to get them up in the air, and then she has like a devil bringer like Dante or Nero, and you can like pull yourself up into the air and start hitting them, and then like keep juggling them in the air. Like, the fucking dwarf is just all ground melee throws. Like, he can pick people.
He's like
up.
A wrestling dwarf, dude.
Yeah, he is. Like, he has him like.
That sounds awesome.
One of his builds is you can get like a throw where he picks people up and then just smashes them down on people, and it does like an area blast.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so like stylistically it's amazing. I think why it works as a roguelike is because there's so many paths that each time you go through the game, it feels like a completely different playthrough. It works a lot better than most other roguelikes because it has power-ups, but I never felt like, oh, I need this specific build to have a chance to beat it.
That's good.
Yeah,
I like that.
It didn't matter what you got, like you could beat a run. The boss battles are epic, like music is good. Everything about this game was just so much fun. Like, for a beat 'em up, you had a counter, you had a parry, you had a dodge. Like, there was just so many ways
that's great.
to interact. And the funny thing is, I actually played that Marvel beat 'em up.
Yeah, what is that even called? Do you know?
Oh, I can't remember. Marvel Invasion, isn't it?
I think you're right. Yeah. Okay, so that's what it is.
Yeah, and I played it right after this game, and I just could not. I was like, this is nowhere near on the level of goodness.
Cosmic Invasion.
Yeah,
Marvel
like
Cosmic Invasion. Yeah. It looked cool. I liked the look of it. Like, it was almost like an old SNES, like, Total Carnage kind of vibe to it or something.
Yeah, like, it's a fun beat 'em up. It's okay. Like, it's good. I enjoyed playing it. I played it with my nephew. We beat it. But after playing Absolum, it's like, this is like 3-4 steps down. Like, it's not
right.
even,
so you're saying Absolum actually just like made the new bar, and if you don't reach this, don't even make your beat 'em up.
Yeah, the beat 'em up bar is now this game, and like, it's one of my favorite genres of all time. Like, going back to
you are a fan.
Yeah, my Final Fight days. I like Dynasty Warriors. Like, any beat 'em up, I'm there for it. This is the new bar for beat 'em ups. Like, if you like beat 'em ups, you like roguelikes, you just like fantasy aesthetic. Like, I can't see you picking this game up and not having fun. Like, there are better games I've played this year, but this was the most fun I had playing a game.
You felt like a kid playing a game, like on fucking
Yeah,
it was a fun experience.
It was so much fun. It works as a roguelike. It works like a beat 'em up.
Tell me how does the power, like, say you end a run? Does the next run, do you get like can you like level up your character or something, or is it completely from scratch again?
No, you get like level ups,
passives or something.
Passives, yeah. Like, there's this skill.
Okay.
there's a skill tree, and like you actually, if you want to beat the game and get the true ending, you pretty much have to like get close to maxing that out or just get really good. Like the only flaw the game has is the final boss, like the true final boss, when it comes out, has a move that just kills you.
Oh.
Yeah, and there's
so like you have to like work around that somehow.
Yeah, so basically in the tree, there's a thing where you can get 2 extra lives. And
I see.
Also, like, part of the tree is like your extra lives will give you 50% health, 75% health, 100% health. So like you have to have those things, or you need at least, like, when I beat it for the first time finally with the elf girl, like that was the only death I had was on that boss, but like the end boss is so hard that I died 3 times on it, you know what I mean?
So there's the end boss could use a tweaking.
Yeah, it doesn't need to kill you when it comes out, and it being also too, it's like I beat it with the elf girl, and then I started trying to get there with the ninja girl, and I made it to him a couple of times, but I'm just better with the elf girl. So it's like I think I need to like work on like maybe getting a build, like what I'm actually like you need for her to actually get over the hump, because I think that's what I figured out with the elf girl was like I don't need to get specific things to beat it, but I need to start with this special move and I need to get this one upgrade.
I gotcha.
Yeah, because like she has one where she has like a spinning attack and it can just clear everything off you, and the ninja girl didn't have anything like that. So like certain bosses, and that's another cool thing, is there's so many paths and so many bosses where you're like, well, the ninja girl isn't good against this boss, but if I go this way, she's better against that boss.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, and is it 4-player, like up to 4-player online?
I think so. I only ever
It has
played.
to be at least 2, right?
It's definitely 2. It's 2-player local, because there's like the press to start there.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I would assume I did want to like jump on and just try some runs with randoms at some point.
That could be cool. I mean, a beat 'em up, that wouldn't be too oppressive or annoying. It's like you can't really fuck that up, you know. You just fight and play.
Yeah, so oh my god, what a game. That's
yeah, it's actually in some of the categories for game of the, like that we have to talk about later. So
oh, nice.
That's cool. It's cool that we have some context to that now.
Yeah, and it was funny because like I had my eye on this game for a long time, and I love beat 'em up so much, but I hate roguelikes so much that I couldn't like pull the
You didn't know if you were happy or sad or what to do.
Yeah, it was like I have to try it because it's a beat 'em up. Like that's why I ended up doing it.
I don't know if it was the last show we had or a couple of shows. I think we were like, you haven't found your roguelike game yet. Like the concept's cool to you, but there's no game that fits your style for roguelite. Maybe this is it. Maybe you finally found it.
I like did not mind. I was like, oh shit, I gotta start over. Well, I'm gonna go this path. Oh, I got this new upgrade, and you definitely. Awesome. Yeah, you definitely feel a sense of progression that I think most roguelikes miss with the skill tree. Like when you level up your like base, you get a currency that, you know, will unlock new moves for your character. So you feel like even if you died in a run, you were going to get a new move, you were going to get new bonuses. And
something to look forward to, and you're like, minus some time. It's like,
yeah,
still having fun.
Yeah, and you can go a different way. It's just like the combat, like you could not do a beat 'em up better than this. That's kind of what happened to Marvel's. Like I thought that was a fun, enjoyable little beat 'em up, and the graphics were good, and it had a bunch of characters and all this. Just dog shit compared to Absolum. I
think Absolum kind of looks like it wiped the Marvel game off the face of the earth.
Yeah, for me at least, I was just like,
I don't even see the Marvel game. Like,
yeah, there's no comparison. Like, I get it because it's Marvel, but if you actually genuinely like beat 'em ups, like I don't know what I was doing and waiting this long, but it kind of came when I needed it. So
hell yeah, good man. And I think it's a good segue because I actually wanted to say this. I feel like I beat I'm on the end boss of Ninja Gaiden 4, so I got to play it. You sold me on it really, and I think Ninja Gaiden 4. As I was playing it, probably about halfway through, I was like, I know why Kester likes this game so much. It's the next. It's like if you took a beat 'em up to the next level.
Oh yeah.
Like that's what the Ninja Gaiden games are. They're a beat 'em up with like on the next level. And man, I feel so bad that this game didn't get like any hype or any publicity or anything, because this is the most fun I've ever had. I think killing individual things
Oh yeah,
as a
just
ninja.
slaughtering them.
Like you're right. It's like a ballet. It's like a dance, and the game fights against you, but also gives you so many tools to fight it. Like, if you are pressing buttons, I mean, like you can mash parry and your blood art and all this stuff, and you'll get out of situations. But if you know what you're doing and you're 2 steps ahead of the enemy, and you know your combos and you know how things work, and like you said, if you know that when you land you can power up faster, like that's just huge in and of itself.
Yeah.
That changes the game.
It changes everything. Like you can power
Yeah.
up coming off an Zuzu drop.
Yeah, as soon as you know that, or if you have a combo where you see that you're like landing, it's like, I can add it there, I can add it there, I can do it here, and then it becomes second nature to you.
Yep.
Like you're like, oh, just landed, hold in triangle, and then you're just fucking going off into the stars with like 6 people, just crushing them. I think this game is. If you like, the people who buy this game need to buy it, sit down, go into the training mode. I did all of the training I'd say I did 85% of the training, and had so much fun. I spent like 3 hours of training just beating the fuck out of people. And it was so much fun. And then I'm like, oh, I get to play the game now and put my shit to use. And it's almost like child's play, because I was just like training for so long, and then I just felt like a god, and it was so much fun.
Yeah,
I think that there's definitely some qualms I have with it, but overall I think it was a wonderful, fun experience.
Yeah, and that's the thing we were talking about when I was saying is like you have to put in that like time to figure out the nuances of the combat and when you get your special moves off. That was what I was trying to explain, where I had trouble adjusting to the new guy, because Ryu, you can just do like his square triangle and do the up slash, and then he'll just touch the ground and you can charge up and attack.
Right.
Whereas like the new guy, he went way up in the air. He was up there too long. Like I didn't know. And then I realized like, oh, you could do it off in a Zuzu drop in this game, because you couldn't in the other ones.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that was the big adjustment for me. And then once I realized that, I was just like, okay, I see what they're doing here. Yeah.
Game over. I know how to play this.
Yeah, and it is such a good game. You like the weapons?
Yeah, I like the weapons. I think though I still think that the dual blades are the best.
Yeah, they are probably my favorite.
They just felt the best. They felt the most natural. I think that they probably put the most polish into those. But like, I don't know, man. The staff was just so good. You could just beat everything in the arena with the staff because of the AoE of it. It was hard not to use that some places. I thought it did a pretty good job of. I think it almost did too good of a job of like, you need to use this weapon here. Like it was almost like this whole level dungeon, you need to use the rapier or the tools or the staff.
Yeah, see, I was a fan of that.
You're going to be handicapped.
Yeah, I was a fan of that just because of playing all the past ones so much, where it was, I just had to use the dragon sword for most of it, or the big heavy sword. So it was like, I felt like I only had 2 options, whereas this, it was like, that kind of forced me to use the rapier for a while.
Yeah, and I did like that I found myself switching. Like, if a guy was really far away from me, I would switch to the rapier to get closer to him quicker, because of his blood art move would, like, shoot him across the map, you know? So I did actually integrate a lot of weapons into my playstyle as I played, but I just felt like the swords were the most fun, you know?
They were probably
I did appreciate it. Yeah. I think that it was overall, I didn't mind it. I thought it was a really good balance of all the weapons. I think the tool kit thing was the weakest. I think it had a lot of potential, but I just didn't really like playing with the ranged tool
I
thing.
thought it was like such a cool concept for a weapon, but it really didn't do anything.
Right. I was like, this looks awesome. Oh, you got some fucking arms. Like, what the fuck is going on? This
Yeah.
is sick. And then, like, you're like, oh,
I'm just
what's
throwing
happening here?
shurikens, and they don't seem to do a lot of damage. Like, I don't need a ranged attack here. Like, yeah, that was...
They're only really against one weapon, those flying guys with the soldiers. It's like, those were the only time I really pulled the tools out because they were up there.
Yeah, that is the only time, and even then, it's easier to try to find a way to dash up there. It's quicker.
Right, you just R1 or hit square, and then just like, whoo, you're up there.
You're up there.
So,
but
yeah, so I mean, 3 out of 4 of them were really good and well done. The fourth one was like, I'm cool they did it. You know, I think it was a little bit of a mess, but it looked fine. It was
yeah,
neat.
it was a neat idea. It just was like kind of a swing and the miss. I think one, like, if we're thinking about things I actually didn't like about the game, is I think Ryu needed to have something as opposed to like the DMC4 thing of just playing the same levels again as Ryu. Like, I think he had one unique boss.
Yeah, I didn't really particularly care for Ryu's sections at all, to be honest. I thought he played fun, he was fine, but not as fun as Yakumo. And I actually was upset when I found out that I unlocked combos in treasure chests. I'm like, I can't gleam parry until I find it in a box? What the fuck? What?
Yeah, it was unnecessary.
So, like, I couldn't do half of the shit I could as Yakumo as Ryu until, the third act of his sections, and then I beat it. And I'm like, okay, so I never really got to play full Ryu because I didn't have the combos I wanted.
Yeah, and it's not even
or
like...
the techniques.
It takes so long to get to him, and then you don't play him for that long, and then the game's just like...
then you go to the end boss, I guess. But even then... you said, I think, I think the first hour into Ryu, I'm like, wait, are we just going really directly back through the game? And yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are. Like, it's...
I almost quit. I was like, oh.
I feel like...
love this game. It's so fun, but this is kind of dumb.
Yeah, I feel like it's just one of those things where they came up with the new guy, but you have to put Ryu in it. It was just the same thing they did with the MC4. It's like, well, you have to put Dante in it. And it's like, well... That game clearly was designed to play as Nero.
Right.
And it was more fun to play as Nero. Like, the Dante part was like, okay, cool, but I can't do my cool Devil Bringer shit anymore. And it's the same with Ryu. He's got one weapon. I like that
got Nimpo, they never explained, so I was like, I'm never really good. I use the Phoenixes. I was like, that's all I'm using.
Yeah, you don't really need to use any of the other ones. And they're all like Nimpo that were in past games, too. Like, he just felt like we got this new character and a new way to play. Then we went back to original Ninja Gaiden for like an hour.
Yeah, it was weird. The pacing was weird of it. I didn't really care for it much. I would have almost rather have been like, he's not even in the game, and then you can have horde mode, and you just have you could play as Ryu Ayane, and you know what I mean? Like, throw him in there. Fuck it, don't even put him in the game.
Yeah, or like when you beat it, you could play through it again as him. Like, you could just take that section out.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. You could play through just with him.
Yeah, because like that whole section just seems unnecessary looking back on it, and for me, it was fun to play Ryu again. I did like that they brought back those like purple guys with the Wolverine hands.
I love fighting those guys.
I love killing those guys. They're like one of my all-time favorite enemies to fight in a video game. I love fighting those guys.
Yeah, they're just like the perfect henchmen. They're like Putty in fucking Power Rangers.
Yeah,
like,
they really are.
The perfect henchmen to beat the shit out of.
Yeah, and it is just such a fun game. Like, I don't know that I had too many complaints about it. Speaking of Ayane, she does set the new standard for underboob in a game.
Jesus Christ, you aren't wrong.
My God, her underboob is crazy.
Yeah, dude, she just she shows up just to flash boob and leave, underboob and leave. It's great.
Yeah, like she's not even part of the game, part of the story. It's just to show
She really doesn't need to be in the game.
Not at all, besides the underboob, and I'm glad they added it in.
Me too. Again, it's like you said, we're making a Ninja Gaiden game, but this really isn't a Ninja Gaiden game. It's a really amazing take on a Ninja Gaiden action game with some cameos.
Yeah, it really is.
It's just it's Platinum's take on Ninja Gaiden with cameos.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
It is. It is a really solid game. It is a shame that it does. I mean, it's hard to say because like you would assume most people that did play this game did play it on Game Pass, so maybe it did better than we think. I don't know.
I hope, I really do, because I just don't want the next action game to take a step back from this because no one played this, right? It's like, yeah, this game's great, but did you play Ninja Gaiden 4? Like, Ninja Gaiden 4 was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that could happen.
They should have built off of that, but no one's building off of it because it didn't do well.
Yeah, we were just talking.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, we were just talking about that with Absolum. It's like, the Marvel beat 'em up is so good. Well, did you play Absolum? Because it's not.
Right, exactly.
Like
this Marvel beat 'em up was good 7 months ago.
Yeah,
but no more.
Like, that would have came out last year. I would have loved it.
Yeah, we'd probably picked it up and talking great, awesome. I love beat 'em ups. This is so good. But that was obsolete. That's how it rolls in the gaming industry.
Yeah, and it is arguable that Ninja Gaiden 4 was probably the best action game.
Well, we're going to discuss that in the Game Awards.
Oh, nice.
Actually that's up for best action game.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see if we agree with that statement if we'll see its competition.
All right. Do you want to just move to the Game Awards then, or you got anything else on Ninja Gaiden?
I really liked. I'm going to give it like an 8. I would have gave it a 9 if they would have done better work with Ryu, but I'm going to give it an 8. I thought it was fucking outstanding. Like, probably the most fun I've played having like an action game. The story was fine. Everyone was like, it's bad. It's fucking predictable. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's fine. It gets ninja stuff done, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'd push it to a 9 just because I appreciated that Ryu was there for a little bit, but I do totally get where you're coming from, where it's like, why am I replaying the same missions? At least give them different bosses.
Yeah, it's just like, well, the thing I did like about it, though, is you just kicked everyone's ass as Ryu. Like, I just fucking stomped them.
Oh, and I also thought it was really cool, because this isn't a spoiler since you played it, is you actually get to fight him a couple of times.
Yeah, like, I really enjoyed that, and I think that was some of the best moments in the game. It was like Platinum versus, like, original Ninja Gaiden.
That first time you fight him and he just curve stomps you is hilarious.
Yeah, dude.
It's
like, great.
I'm not ready for Ryu yet. And then the second fight with him is awesome.
Yeah, I really like the characters overall. Like, I thought Sayori was cool. I thought her character design was cool.
Yeah, she looks really cool. She wasn't annoying. Like, she had a good personality. Like, she was cool.
And even the Umi computer girl that you talked to was fine. I think, like, I don't know. I don't know if I love the way you unlocked items, because by the halfway through the game, I didn't even need that dude anymore. Tyrion. Like, I was like, I don't even need to call you. I bought everything.
And, like, really, all you need is, like, a couple of things. You know what I mean? You need the easy drop. You need the thing where you touch the ground and you charge up. And then
the rest is just
you need the flying swallow, too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, there's a lot of that's like when I was playing as the other guy, Yakumo. I don't think I used blood arts at all, except for whenever they were countered, because I was not used to having them, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
So like I never even used them. Like I feel like I could have got more out of that, but since I was so ingrained with old Ninja Gaiden, I just kept forgetting they even existed, and I still destroyed the game.
Right, and I think that's why I like the game, because you can kind of go back through it and be like, I don't want to, like, just use the dual blades, just do that, don't use blood arts unless you have to. You could do that kind of run, you know, so...
I did a no healing run my first run.
Yeah, I forgot you could go berserk until halfway through the game.
Oh, I love that berserk move, too.
So do I. I was so sad, because I was like, this is so fucking cool. I missed half the game of this.
Dude, it does that awesome, like, screen thing where it, like, turns red and everyone explodes.
I know, it does the silhouette.
And you know why the dual blades might be like why you would probably favor them, and I think this is why I favored them, is the execution moves with the dual blades. There's that one where he like cuts off their legs and they're just like a stump and he cuts their head off. I could watch him do that over and over again.
I know. I think it was the juiciest ones. The other one I really liked, where I was like, I love that killer, was with the staff, when he just swings it and brings it down on his head and he's just standing there.
Oh yeah, or he just like slams it down on their face. Oh man, that game had amazing finishers.
Oh yeah, and they're quick. They're awesome. They're like not intrusive. Like, if no one knows, they're equivalent of like Doom executions. Like after you get the enemy so low, you could just fucking kill
if
them.
you take a limb off.
Yeah. So and you're right. The dual blades are just so clean and look so good.
Yeah, dude.
It's the best flow of executions I've played in a game too, where you can like integrate your combo into an execution pretty seamlessly if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, not only that too, it's like it makes a sound when they lose a limb, and it's a very good audio cue. Now hit triangle. Like,
yeah,
there's so much touches like that in that game you probably don't even notice that make the
right,
sound
and
that
even
special.
you think a lot of the stuff is like just flashy, but it is flashy on purpose because that leads to like parries and dodges and stuff you can do from those positions. It's amazing. It really is.
And just memorizing the combos, learning how to play it. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. It really is. I do love it. I'm kind of I think I'm done with it though. So it gave me what I need. I don't think I want to replay it anytime soon, but goddamn, it was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I didn't want to replay it. I was like, I'm going to replay it on hard, and I did not find it any harder than normal, and then I went through that, like, I'm going to try Master Ninja, and got, like, I beat the first mission, I was into the second one, and I was just like, hey, this is too much.
I always try to master Ninja like one map too to see if I can do it. I already got a Master Ninja for my run. I was just like, okay, so I did that. And I'm like, I don't know how much else I want to get from this game, So
but yeah, you can Master Ninja the whole thing. Like pretty easily.
Oh yeah, I know that, but I just like getting it once in Ninja Gaiden because I'm like, I got one of them. Nice.
Yeah, I got one. It's like Devil May Cry. Whenever you get to the end, and it always tells you did bad. It's like you did C.
What the fuck? I saved the world.
Yeah,
poorly.
I killed so many ninjas, and you're gonna give me a B? Like, I didn't understand.
I killed 89 out of 100 ninjas, and I get a D? What the hell is this? Common ninja? Get out of here.
You're a common ninja?
Common this.
I do like video games that rank you and make you feel like you did poorly at the end.
The Japanese are the best at it.
Yeah,
man.
they really do like to.
Like, you're like, holy shit, that felt so much fun. I love it. You get an E. It's like lower than F. They make up a fucking grade for your fucking loser ass.
Yeah, and you have to get stylish to get an S.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter that they're dead. It's how cool you look doing it.
Yeah. And Ninja Gaiden is one where it's like the biggest thing to getting the good ranking is not healing, not dying, and beating it quickly. Like,
yeah.
It's
all about getting through fast. That's what I found too.
Yeah, it's different because like Devil May Cry is more about like how stylish were your combos. Like, who's the judge of that? Like, I don't understand that.
Right. I guess Dante himself.
Yeah.
Because no one else is in the room because he's the victor. That's wild. That's getting too deep, Kessler. We need to move on.
Okay, let's move on to these game awards because we don't want to be here all night.
All right. So we got a bunch of different categories. I think we're going to do the category. I'll list out the, what's in it, and then we'll give our opinions on it.
Yeah, we could go with who we think should win.
Yeah.
Who's going to win, and maybe who got snubbed.
Yeah, if we could figure one out, or an honorary mention or something.
Yeah,
that'd be fun. All right, we'll start with. We're gonna go with esports first. Go down the list until we get to game of the year. So here we go. Best esports athlete. I am not too familiar with these guys, but Kessler, you watch a lot of these people for fighting games and such, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so there is a couple fighting people here. So we got Brock, he's in Valorant. We got Chovy, he's League of Legends. Forsaken, he's Valorant. And then we got Kakiru, which is Street Fighter, right?
Kakeru, yeah.
And then Menard, which is Street Fighter. And who out of these two guys are you looking for?
See, that one's tough because I feel like Mena maybe had the better year of Street Fighter, but Kakeru, it's kind of like giving a legacy award to. It's like giving Caprio an Oscar. Like,
no matter what the movie it was, he just gets it because he needed it.
Yeah, because he needed it. Like, Kakeru's retiring after this year. He won Capcom Cup. I think Meta can win it another year. So I'm going to give it to Kakeru.
All right. I like where your head's at, and I feel like with that reasoning, it's kind of... I think he's going to get it, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then we got Zaiwu, who is also a Counter-Strike 2 player, but I'm not too familiar with.
Yeah, like, I don't know enough about other esports to pick anyone. So.
Right. Okay. That's all right. We'll continue on to the best esports game. We have Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, and Valorant. I didn't know this. Marvel Rivals is not in esports, or it's just not here?
It's just not there.
Okay. Well, that would be my snubbed one if I had to guess.
Yeah, that would actually be the only one of those I've watched. Like, I watched the Ignite tournament, so.
Okay. So, out of these, do you have one you think's going to win?
I would think Valorant's going to win, or Counter-Strike.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Valorant. Valorant seems to be in the up and up for some reason. I haven't heard too much about Dota 2 recently, or League of Legends. What the fuck is Mobile Legends Bang Bang?
I have no idea. Hopefully that wins.
Hopefully it does. Best esports game, Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Anyway, content creator of the year. We have Kadril, Kai Cenat, Moist Critical, Sakura Miko, and the Burnt Peanut.
The only one of those I've heard of is Moist Critical.
I'd give it to Moist Critical.
And I like him too, yeah, so.
Yeah, Charlie deserves it because he's, I think, realistically the most normal dude on the internet. He is not performing at all. Like, Asmongold, that's all, I think most of all that shit's a show. Moist Critical was just this dude in a white t-shirt.
Yeah,
he got real rich and famous for being funny. And, I mean, he's pretty wise. He has some good takes, and I always appreciate his videos and stuff.
Yeah, like, I generally enjoy his content, and he does a really good job of tearing down idiots.
Yeah, he stands up for us gamers in a good way. Like, if he was our representative, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that too. So, yeah, Moist Critical, definitely.
There's a lot of shenanigans with VTubers and the Burnt Peanut. He's like, people are saying he is a VTuber, but he's saying he's not one. So he's winning a bunch of VTuber awards, and people are pissed. It's a weird thing, but it's going on. Burnt Peanut has a lot of drama around him right now.
Oh, wow. I don't even know who that is. I'm too old.
It's a dude who is a peanut, literally on screen. It's like a little avatar peanut, and he just plays Arc Raiders and Tarkov and stuff. Pretty funny dude, but it's obviously a thing, and he calls himself a P-tuber, peanut tuber. But he's winning all these VTuber awards.
Well, he's definitely a VTuber, isn't he?
Yes, but his whole shtick is he's like, no, I'm a fucking peanut.
Yeah.
Stop it. Like, he will not go on camera as a real person. No one like, people probably know what he looks like, but he will not show up at awards. He is only a peanut. He gets interviewed, it's a peanut. Like, they figure out how to make him a peanut. So I don't know what's going on. It's a lot of drama, and I think it's ridiculous. I think the dude's just trying to have some fun, and he might be getting too much publicity and getting taken. He might get canceled, is what I'm saying.
Okay. It's coming.
Most anticipated game. This is a stupid, why are we even here? I wonder what it is. But
yeah,
it is a good list. It is a good list. Obviously, Grand Theft Auto 6 is here. It's going to win.
Yeah, it's definitely going to win.
But we also have 007, First Light, Wolverine, the new Marvel's
Oh,
Wolverine
that
game,
one.
Resident Evil Requiem, and The Witcher 4. So it is a great lineup of games.
Yeah, it really is. You don't think Witcher could sneak in there? Nah.
No way.
Nah, there's no way.
Not with if Cyberpunk came out good, maybe. But
yeah.
nah. Nope.
I don't know.
Not for me. I'm not really too pumped. I think Witcher 4 is probably my most excited out of these games, like hype wise, to see what they do with it.
Yeah, I would have said Resident Evil 9 if it was just that first trailer I watched.
Mm-hmm.
But like watching all the other stuff, and I'm like, oh, this just looks like 8 again.
I'm not too hyped on it, as in like I'm expecting much. I'm excited to play it, but I don't think it's gonna blow me away.
I think out of all those games, though, that's the one I definitely want to play the most. Probably Wolverine after that.
Yeah,
so
I can see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Requiem is what I want, but GTA will win.
Yeah. I'm throwing between Witcher and Resident Evil myself, because like Witcher, I'm kind of over it, to be honest.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
like
really
kind of annoyed with
Witcher.
I do, but I'm also like they're just kind of like wiping their ass with the IP anymore.
Yeah.
So I really am excited for 007 too, because it's from the guys who made the Hitman game, and I love those games.
Yeah, you like Hitman, so
yeah, I am kind of excited for that. But realistically, if I had to pick one of these games to play right now, I'd probably pick Witcher 4. So I'll go with that.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of like games coming out next year, and I can think of a couple where I'm like, I would probably like Neo 3. I really want to play.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games.
That's true. Neo's going to be fucking awesome, and that's going to be. I think it's going to come out of nowhere. Like, oh shit, Neo came out today.
Yeah, because I think it is like it's January. I want to say.
Oh, dude,
it's like
and then it'll be forgotten for awards because it comes out in January.
Yeah, it's gonna drop, and when we least expect it, need it the most. So
right, that's Neo. Okay, so let's move on. The best adaptation. This is going to be more movies and shows. Minecraft movie. Devil May Cry, the animated.
Ugh.
Splinter Cell. I know, this is such a shit lineup. The last Splinter Cell Death Watch. I didn't even know that really came out. The Last of Us Season 2 or Until Dawn, which was based off of that like choose your own adventure survival horror game thing.
All bad.
I know. I
think maybe because Minecraft made so much money, it might win.
I think they're gonna give it to. I think they're gonna give it to Last of Us, but everyone's just gonna move on.
Last of Us anymore. So
I know. Maybe Splinter Cell's great. I mean,
yeah, maybe Splinter Cell's great.
Devil May Cry sucked.
No, it was awful. We went over that.
I couldn't. I don't want to see it. Minecraft's too much of a joke. Until Dawn, didn't hear much about it. That seems like it just throws something in there.
Like, because I've seen, of those adaptations, I've seen Minecraft and I've seen Devil May Cry. Of those two, I would probably give it to Minecraft because it upset me less. But I didn't like it.
Yeah, Devil May Cry actually pissed me off. A Minecraft
it made
movie would have probably just slightly disappointed me.
And the kids liked it, so...
Yeah. All right. We're going with Minecraft movie.
Minecraft movie, because the kids liked it.
Because of the kids. It's because of the kids.
Yeah, dude. Give one to the children.
Best multiplayer. All right, we got Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Peak is... Do you know what Peak is?
Nah, yeah, that's that climbing one, right?
Yeah, you look like gummy people, and you can like push people and stuff.
Yeah. I didn't try that. I really liked Split Fiction.
Split Fiction's really good, and I think Split Fiction's gonna need to take an award home because it's in a couple different things.
And this is the one you could give it to him.
Yeah, but I think Arc Raiders is gonna get this.
I mean, I wouldn't be upset if Arc Raiders got this.
No, I'm thinking Arc Raiders is gonna get it, and I would give it to Split Fiction. Is what I would say.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm with you on that one. If Rivals would have counted, it should have been Rivals.
Yes, if Rivals was in this list, that's the honorary mention. I would give it to it, and I don't think it would win, but I would give it.
Yeah, Rivals is in that, like, it came out so late in the year that it doesn't count for Game of the Year this year, you know?
Yeah, it didn't really get its chance in the spotlight or anything.
Mm-mm.
All right, so we got Best Sports and Racing. We got EA Sports FC 26, which I think is what the FIFA.
Yeah, that's
like they changed it.
Sounds like a football game.
Yeah, it's soccer.
Football.
Football. It's soccer. Football. F125 Mario Kart World.
Oh no.
Rematch, which is the game the Sifu creators made this game. It's like a soccer game.
I should have tried that. That sounds like
It
I
does-
would like that.
That's on Game Pass, so I think you could check it out.
I canceled my Game Pass, man.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, I thought you might have kept it.
No.
But you should check out Rematch. I think that'd be up your alley because you used to play soccer.
Yeah, I'm a big
right?
soccer guy. I love soccer.
Yeah, dude. Check it out. It looks like an action soccer game.
Yeah, I should look into that.
And then it has, we also have Sonic Racing Crossworlds, which got a lot of hype and people said was really
Yeah, people liked that game. They said it was better than Mario Kart.
Yeah. I think they're going to give it to Mario Kart World. The reason I say that is because I don't think Nintendo's winning any other thing here.
Okay, so
awards.
you have to give them a token award to give it to Mario Kart.
Yeah, because I don't see maybe the F125 is good or the football soccer game, but games that come out yearly, I just don't think tend to win unless they're just super fucking good for some reason.
I think you're either gonna give it to the Sonic Racing game or the Mario Kart.
Yeah, and I think since it's Nintendo, they're gonna give it to
Yeah,
Mario
it's their
Kart.
token award.
Yeah, I would give it to Rematch because I like the cut of its jib.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking into
I haven't even
Rematch.
played it.
I'm looking into that game, I'll tell you that much.
All right, we're on to Best Sim or Strategy. We got Final Fantasy Tactics, so the new one that came out, which I think is questionable if it should be here.
Yeah, it's questionable.
Jurassic World Evolution 3, Sid Meier's 7, Tempest Rising, The Altars, and 2 Point Museum. Any of these sparking anything in you?
No, like, I'd give it to Tactics because I like Tactics and I played it, but that's like a remake of a 20-year-old game that didn't really add anything.
Except voice acting, which is cool, but is that changing an experience to make it Game of the Year worthy type of thing? You know,
Not really.
No, I agree.
I heard bad things about Civ 7 from people who like Civ.
Dude, I love Civ, and I'm afraid to go even close to it.
Yeah,
I don't even want to look at it.
Like,
I heard it's
all
so
of my
bad.
friends that love Civ did not care for it. They played it for like a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then the other game here that I think is kind of interesting is The Altars, which I heard it almost became a cult classic. So I think that game might be worth looking into a little bit, and I think it might have a chance here, to be honest.
This is like one of my least favorite genres of games, so I have no frame of reference here.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go. I think it might go to The Altars, honestly.
Okay. We'll give it to
Yeah,
Altars
I think it's
then.
going to be an upset. Yeah, I think it's an underdog here. Best family game. We got Donkey Kong Bonanza. Well, there you go.
There it is.
Nintendo. Yeah,
There's
here
your
it is.
token Nintendo game.
Yeah, Lego Party Game, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and Split Fiction.
Don't have a family. I would say Donkey Kong. Yeah, I feel like they're just gonna give it to Donkey Kong because it's nominated for Game of the Year. So,
and it's not going to win. So
yeah,
I think Best Family might go to Donkey Kong here. You're right.
Yeah, Donkey Kong.
Best Fighting Game.
Okay, here we go.
2XKO, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and Virtua Fighter 5.
So we got 3 remakes and collections on here.
Right. That is pretty silly.
Yeah, I would say because 2XKO is not generating anything like in the FGC as far as like what I've seen.
It doesn't. Yeah, I was even interested in watching some of this game, and it was almost like, did it come out? What's going
Yeah, it
on?
came
Are people
out.
playing it? Like,
It's
I don't know.
it was in beta, and the first patch was really bad. Like there were two overpowered characters, and it became one of those where there was be like a top 8, and it was just mirror matches.
I gotcha.
So I mean that could be because the game's new. There's not a lot of characters. I did hear they had a big patch recently that changed some things. I give this to City of the Wolves. It's
Just because it's actually like a new
Yeah, it's
game.
it's a new game that's actually out. It's not in beta. It's not a remake. It's not a
It's not a collect.
collection.
I agree. Like it's like pretty much the only real game.
Yeah, it's the only real game they got in there. Plus, like I like Fatal Fury. I just didn't get a chance to play that game because I was been playing too much else.
Yeah. All right. Well, I would concur with you. I think I think Fatal Fury makes the most sense here. All right, best RPG. We got this is a tough one. This is a tough year for these, I think. We got Avowed, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. We'll start hearing a lot of that game
Yeah.
coming up. We got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, and The Outer Worlds 2.
Well, I mean, I'd give it to Claire.
Yes.
And
I wouldn't actually.
I think if you could make an argument in this one to give it to Kingdom Come.
I'm gonna actually argue hard that it should be Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
Because an RPG means role-playing game. And you are playing a fucking knight in, like, medieval times. You have to eat, drink, shit, sex, like, fight in war. You gotta go make potions.
Yeah, it is.
It is fucking role-playing. If you want to go be in Braveheart times, like, go play Kingdom Come.
Yeah, by the definition of role-playing game, I think you're right. It would be Kingdom Come because that is the most role you are playing.
Right, like any other, like Clair Obscur, I like that game way better. But when it comes to role playing game, I think Kingdom Come just destroys all of these competitions.
Yeah, and I think this is the one where you can give Kingdom Come an award, and it deserves one.
It does. It does deserve an award, and you could easily give it to this one because Clair Obscur was going to win in other regards. I personally think Kingdom Come's going to get it here. It should get it.
It should get it, but I don't know. I think Claire's going to get it.
You think they're going to just give?
I think Claire's just going to win it.
Everything?
Yeah, I think they're going to give Claire everything.
Okay, so
but I think there's one other category that Claire is nominated that I'm going to argue for another game, and I can at least see it with this one.
Okay. Moving on, best action adventure. Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Ghost of Yotai, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Split Fiction.
Oh, this is a tough category.
It is. I
played all those games.
I concur.
Give them to me. I'm trying to think which one I like the best.
Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotai, Silk Song, Indiana Jones, and Split Fiction.
I think you could give it, like, Indiana Jones was really good, but it became too stealth mission for me.
Mm-hmm.
Silk Song, I think, gets this. I think this is where you give Silk Song an award.
I agree.
Like, Indiana Jones is really good. Death Stranding 2, like, it seems to be getting all this hype, but we really didn't care for it. Like, maybe I need to give that game another shot.
Yeah, it just didn't. I don't know. You're right. I might need to go at it at a different time in my life.
Yeah,
I was excited, but it just kind of was like got boring.
Yeah, and I think maybe like playing it again without doing any side stuff, just beeline the main story and see
what happens. Yeah,
because I think that could make that a better game. I don't think Split Fiction wins this one. I think you give this one to Silk Song.
I concur. I'd give it to Silk Song.
Yeah.
Best action game. All right, now we got Here we go.
There we go.
Battlefield 6.
Okay.
Doom: The Dark Ages. That comes out. I'm like, ooh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Hades 2. Ninja Gaiden 4 and Shinobi: Art of Vengeance.
Oh,
I know.
Shinobi. I forgot about that one. I think this is where Hades gets the award.
I agree, but I think it should be Ninja Gaiden. After playing Ninja Gaiden, I've played Doom, Hades. I played all of these, but Shinobi.
I've played them all. I think pure action game, it's definitely Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, this is best action game.
Yeah, this isn't best action adventure game.
Mm-hmm. I would give this to Ninja Gaiden and then Doom fall like my runner up.
Yeah, it would go Ninja Gaiden for me. I think Hades gets this though.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm trying to think.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, what my second one would be? Probably Shinobi, dude. Shinobi was fucking good.
I have a feeling it would be mine if I had played it too, because it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, I would go Ninja Gaiden Shinobi. I'm giving it to Ninja Gaiden, but Shinobi would be my second.
Okay, cool. All right, best VR and AR game, so augmented reality.
Yeah.
I don't really play any of these, but these are the list. Alien Rogue Incursion, Arkan Age, Ghost Town, Marvel's Deadpool VR, and The Midnight Walk. I know The Midnight Walk was an actual game you could play, not VR.
Yeah, and it looked cool. I remember I was going to pick it up. I looked at it, and I think the price was too much for me at the time. I was like, that doesn't seem worth it.
Yeah, it seems like a $15 to $20 game, but I think it was like a $30 game.
It was almost 40. It might have been 40. Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm going to give it to that, though, because it looked charming.
Yeah, I really like the art style of it. I wouldn't be surprised if Deadpool wins this, just because it's
the
Marvel.
Popularity, yeah.
Yeah, and not many people play VR. I don't know, but
no.
All right, best mobile game. Another category I could probably guess at, but I don't play. So
okay.
Destiny Rising, Persona 5, The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble, Masamune, Pretty Derby. Oh, that's that fucking horse girl game. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Wuthering Waves.
Oh, I'd give it to Wuthering Waves, but
okay.
Because Persona 5 I have not heard good things about. I heard that Destiny game though is really good.
Yeah, everybody that was disappointed in the new Destiny DLCs and expansions say the new Destiny mobile game's phenomenal and has everything you want.
Yeah, so I think that
sucks to hear.
Yeah. I think it will go to that Destiny game, but I think Wuthering Waves.
Okay. Yeah, I think Destiny's going to win this. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get the Pretty Derby horse girl upset thrown in there.
Yeah, and I would mention that I think Zenless Zone Zero should have been in that.
I agree. I definitely.
Yeah.
I would have took out Persona 5 or Sonic Rumble. I haven't really heard anything of those games.
Yeah, Persona 5 it's just one of those, it seems like a Persona game, but gotcha mechanics, kind of I didn't like that idea. I want them to move on from Persona 5.
It was too big.
New
it was
Persona.
It was almost right. They're lingering too long in this.
Yeah, they've made how many spin-offs of Persona? There's the Dynasty Warriors game, they have a tactics game, they have a mobile game.
I was going to say, they have a fucking tactics game I just saw.
Yeah, just make it fucking Persona 6. Move on from Joker. I like the game a lot too, but it's time.
Yeah, he looks like one of our best friends, but we got to move on.
Yeah, quit remaking old Persona games. Just fucking make a new Persona. I know you have it in you.
You had 5 other ones.
Yeah, what's going on with the 6? It's like Elder Scrolls. Just come out.
Well, they're digging themselves so deep that it's they're never gonna Persona 6 isn't gonna be as good now because they're doing Metaphor Free Fantasio, dude. That's what they were doing.
Yeah, they did that, and it's good. It's a Persona game, but it's not.
Yeah,
that's aesthetics though.
6.
I prefer a Japanese high school simulator with demons as opposed to King Fantasy with fantasy stuff. So it's just aesthetic. They're both great games.
Yeah. All right. Best debut indie game.
This is a tough category.
Blueprints, which got tons of
people love Blueprints.
Yeah. Yeah. Claire Obscure is here. So it's another game called Despelote. I think that was it was like a soccer it was a weird indie game, but it looked really charming. And then Dispatch, which was the
People
kind of
love
Telltale
Dispatch.
game. Yeah, Telltale game that you kind of made decisions, kind of a graphic novel sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think Claire's gonna get this.
Yeah, Claire's getting this. Like that's yeah.
Yeah, I agree with it too. I think Dispatch is. I hate to say this. I didn't play it. I don't want to talk ill of the game because I didn't play it, but I think it's overrated. I can just smell it.
Yeah, and I don't particularly. It's the same with the Blueprints. It's just not a game for me. Like, I tried that game. I probably played 2 days, and I was like, I don't care for this.
Right.
Like,
that was kind of what
Dispatch.
I played. I was like, I see why people would be into this, but it's not a puzzle game that I would like really sink a lot of time into.
Yeah, like this one's definitely going to Claire. Like, I can't think, like, Dispatch, as much hype as I got, it's just like a graphic novel. It's barely a game.
Mm-hmm. And the Despelote, I think it legit was just a one dude kind of passion project, and it's more of like his memoirs as a soccer kid growing up in Mexico, which is cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, but you're going up against Claire Obscure.
Yeah.
I just don't see it.
I don't see it.
Yeah, so next up, Best Independent Game. So we got Absolum's here.
Yes.
Ball and Pit, or Ball X Pit. Blueprints is here. Claire Obscure's here. Hades 2 and Silk Song. This is a fucking beast.
Dude, this could be game of the year right here.
I know, this literally could be a game of the year lineup.
Yeah, I'm going to argue for Absolum just because I want it to win an award.
It's there. Because it's there.
Yeah,
you're going to Absolum.
I'm going there even though I think it's Claire and Claire should win.
Yeah, I'm going with Claire on this for myself personally. I think Ball and Pit, I smell something fishy with that. I heard that it was a.
I heard it wasn't their debut game.
Yeah, it actually is from it was from a developer's changed his name and made another game, and I think that's pretty shisty. And I saw the marketing for that game, and I was like, "This is rubbing me real wrong. Like, this feels fake."
Yeah, okay.
And
I never even checked it out.
I don't even want to because of it, honestly.
Yeah,
so fuck them.
This is going to Claire, so.
Yeah. So best independent game, best community supported game. We got Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. So this is recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness.
See,
so I don't know.
Does that just mean like what community has the friendliest people? Because that's Final Fantasy 14. I don't know if you've ever played that game, but everyone in there is just a good dude or a good girl.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to help you out. Like they're giving you gold. Like they never blame you for anything if something goes wrong in the raid. Like I was playing that game a couple months ago, and I hadn't played it in years, and I was playing the healer, and the guy was like, hey, man, just so you know, you gotta heal the guy here. You can't just heal us. If you don't do it, it's cool. Like, the friendliest group of people.
But if you don't do it, that's fine.
Yeah. It's like Canada over there in Final Fantasy 14.
Dude, Final Fantasy 14 is like Canada.
Like, everyone's just friendly and nice.
I think... I'm not giving it to Fortnite or Helldivers 2. I don't think either of those are very, like, nice communities.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3, I don't even know why that's here. And No Man's Sky does get a lot. I think it's between FF14 and No Man's Sky here, because No Man's Sky's still getting fucking updates to this day. Like,
yeah,
they're still not stopping.
It's like, I'm not sure what this reward is for. Like,
yeah, like, is it just, like the game you like want to smoke weed and hang out with the developers? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, the people who play it are cool, the developers, because wouldn't that just be best supported, which is a category? So it's not the developers. I would think it's the actual community of the game.
Yeah, so I would probably say Final Fantasy 14 makes a lot of sense to win, and I think No Man's Sky has a potential.
Yeah, I'm going with Final Fantasy 14.
And then this is best ongoing game. So this is the more of like, which is what I thought the last one might be. This is
this is
Final Fantasy. Yeah, right. Final Fantasy 14 again. Fortnite, Helldivers 2, No Man's Sky, and then might be the only time it shows up, Marvel Rivals.
I actually think that this should go to Marvel Rivals because if you look at how much support the game has had since it's come out, we're on season 5. We've had a character every month. We've had 4 new maps. They had the Zombies game mode. They had the Ultron game mode. They just put in 18 versus 18. Like, they're adding a lot really quickly.
They, I think, are like, I want to say, the only live service game to come out that actually has lived up to, like, its roadmap. Like, you're getting characters as they're coming out. Like, I'm always seeing the, like, Rogue's being teased. She's going to be out soon.
That's actually
Gambit
Friday is Rogue.
That's what I mean. Like, I forgot. She's coming out soon. Gambit was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They're just getting better, honestly.
Emma was great. They only had, like, a couple of duds. Like, Ultron was a dud.
Yeah,
Blade's
some
kind
people
of a
like
dud.
him. Yeah, I would say Blade's a stinker.
But when you're coming out with that many characters, they also do a good job of, like, patching the meta. And this is one of those awards, yeah, like Fortnite could win it every year.
Exactly, yeah.
So,
I think No Man's Sky might get this again because I think that people love their redemption arc so much that it's never really going to go away until
I
their
think
next
it got
game
it
comes
last
out.
year, though, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it might.
I think he Rivals gets it.
You give it to Rivals?
Yeah, and I think it does actually win because it's like the newest game. It added so much.
Yeah, I think it deserves it too.
It deserves it.
Let's go with it. Rivals is getting it. Games for Impact. So this is thought-provoking games or like have pro-social meanings and stuff.
Yeah.
A game called Consume Me, the Despelote game that we were talking about earlier, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, South of Midnight, and Wander Stop.
I'd put South of Midnight because I liked that game and it's the other one I played. So I'm going to go with that one.
Same, but I also would have picked this game without. If you would have been like, what's the most impactful game you played this year? I probably would have said South of Midnight without even it being on the list.
Very true. Just for like the cultural aspects of it, just like a vibe being completely like a culture.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
I am going to go with that, and I think it wins it, honestly.
Yeah, I think it will win.
Next up, innovation and accessibility. So anyone like handicap things, software for people with anything like that. We got Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall, Doom: The Dark Ages, EA Sports FC 26, which is the soccer game, and South of Midnight. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
this
play
is
these
one I
games
don't
with
want to speak on, really, to be honest with you. You'd have to ask someone.
Yeah, right. I do know that from what I was playing, all of these games that I did play had a lot of accessibility. I will say I think it's probably going to go to Assassin's Creed Shadows here because Ubisoft does spend a lot of time with accessibility in their games. So
All right, give it to
that's
Assassin's
my guess.
Creed.
That's my guess. Yeah.
Right.
Best performance. These are real people.
Yeah.
Ben Starr for Claire Obscure. Charlie Cox for Claire Obscure. Erika Ishii, Ghost of Yotai. Jennifer English, Claire Obscure. Kanatsu Kato, Silent Hill F. And Troy Baker for Indiana Jones.
Dude, Troy Baker was really good as Indiana Jones, but I think you have to give it to Mael. Like,
you really think you think they're gonna give it to her?
yeah, like who would you like? Do you think Ben's? Oh man, Ben Starr. They're all so good in that game.
I think they might give it to Charlie Cox, dude.
You think?
I think Gustav's getting it.
Gustav, yeah, I could see. I think Mael was in that game. Like her
Okay, so you're going Jennifer English, and I'm going Charlie Cox.
Yeah, I'm going Jennifer English. Like she blew my mind in that game. Like she was good as Shadowheart, but like the emotion she
almost found her place with her.
Dude, I just think about that one speech at the end of the game where she's like, in here, I have everything, out there, I'm nothing. Like, dude, the emotion she had in that part, brought me to tears.
It's hard.
Yeah.
And both of these characters brought me to tears in different ways.
Yeah,
So
exactly. It's tough, but
it's tough. I think Charlie Cox. I like his jib because
I do love that guy. Yeah.
He's like, I just showed up and did my job, and now I'm getting all these awards. I heard the game's pretty good,
Yeah.
and I'm like, dude, this guy's a fucking legend.
Yeah, he
lives and
dude.
breathes performance.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't argue with any of those three winning it.
Nah, I wouldn't
Like,
either.
I love Troy Baker. I especially I think he should be nominated for Hicks just because he's so good in that role.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, I think it could have been a toss-up between Indiana and Hicks, but he did such a good job mimicking Harrison
Oh
Ford.
my God, he's so good in that
Holy
game. Yeah,
shit.
that's what I mean. Any other year, I think you would give it to him.
Right, I agree. It's just a bad year for being really good at your job.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with what is it, Mary Elizabeth?
So Jennifer English?
Jennifer English. That's who I'm going.
Okay. And I'm going Charlie Cox.
All right. We'll see.
All right, best audio design. We got Battlefield 6, Clair Obscur, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotai, and Silent Hill F. So this is like in-game design, not necessarily music.
Yeah, this isn't music, and this is the one where I will argue for Silent Hill F. Like,
I was thinking the same thing. The fucking sound design in that game was amazing.
yeah, just the connections of the pipes. Like, it adds so much to the eeriness of that game. Just like your footsteps are so good, the enemy's footsteps. Like, it makes such an impact to the atmosphere of that game. Whereas, like, Claire, when we get to best soundtrack, is obviously the winner. When you look at, like, the audio design having a bigger impact on the game itself, like, no disrespect to Claire's parrying and clacking and all that stuff. It's really good. Silent Hill F is really tied together by the audio design.
Yeah, it's like a character upon itself in Silent Hill F. And I personally agree with you. I want Silent Hill F to win, but my noggin thinks it's going to go to either Death Stranding, because it might not win any other awards.
That's true.
Or Battlefield 6, because it does have like really undeniably amazing like war sound. You know, people fucking love the Battlefield sound design.
Yeah, that I would give it. Battlefield sounds like really realistic. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So I think it's going to, but so, you know, Jeff Keighley's there. He's got to give Kojima up on stage.
Yeah,
Might
you're
be
right.
Death Stranding.
It might be Death Stranding because he's got to win something, and
Well, maybe it's the next one because we got best score in music. But no, it can't be.
it can't be. There's no contest.
No, it is. It's we got Silk Song. Christopher Larkin did Silk Song. Darren Korb for Hades 2. Lorian Testard for Clair Obscur. Toma Otowa, Ghost of Yotai, and Woodkid and Ludwig Vorsel for Death Stranding 2. I gotta give it to Claire.
Yeah, Claire.
This is some of the most amazing music I've ever heard.
Dude, it is the best soundtrack like since a PlayStation era game.
Seriously. It hasn't hit since Jesus.
Dude, that's the only soundtrack this year that I listened to on the way to work a couple of times.
Yeah, like it was actually my background music, or I want to listen to this OST.
Yeah, like I'd put it on when I was lifting. Like there's no question that's the best one. That one should win. Like,
yeah, it's mine. I think it should.
And there were like a lot of games where I noticed the music this year. Like Borderlands had really good music. Kingdom Come had really good music.
Fantastic music, dude. It had that really epic kind of soundtrack.
Yeah, Absolum had really good music. There's like, it's just, yeah, Claire, it's like transcendent music. Like it's insane.
It really is. It's that's a great way to put it. It's like transcending music.
Yeah, it transcends the medium.
Yeah.
Like I'll listen to this in real life.
Yeah, this is fucking tits. All right, best art direction. I think. Okay. Clair Obscur, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotai, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silk Song. This, I think, is very hard.
Yeah, I give it to Claire because the world was so unique. And I think that's a big part of that game. I mean, this could be the one where you argue Kojima gets up on stage, but I didn't think that Death Stranding 2 was all that memorable. Hollow Knight had really good design.
It did. I don't know, man. Hades 2, that game's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, that game was fucking gorgeous. I don't know, just like comparing it to like I think Claire wins this one. I think it's such a big part of the game. The Eiffel Tower melting in the background, always seeing the paintress. Like,
I mean, the game is legit just an art. It's a portrait.
Yeah,
You're inside of a painting.
And it looks and feels like that once
okay,
you realize
never mind. It's right.
It's Claire.
Best narrative. Claire Obscure.
Yeah, Claire.
Death Stranding. Ghost of Yotai, Kingdom Come, or Silent Hill F. These are great fucking stories for all of these games, I think.
Yeah.
Are great, but Claire Obscure is like, again, transcends the medium of narrative.
It is the best. It's like one of the best stories. I mean, it might be my favorite story ever told after One Piece, so.
Seriously, yeah. It's so fucking awesome and amazing.
Question on this one, though.
Intriguing.
What would be your number 2? Because I think it's Silent Hill F.
On this one?
Yeah, on this one.
I didn't play Ghost of Yotai, but I don't foresee that.
No, that was not a good narrative. Whoever nominated that was out of their mind.
Because I feel like Ghost of Tsushima had a pretty decent one, and this one doesn't have as good as that, so I wouldn't give it to that. The only other one, I mean, Kingdom Come, I could see, because it's like...
And there's so much of it.
There's so much of it, and it's good, and the acting's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Definitely Claire is going to win and should win, but
I think it's Claire.
Okay. Yeah, it's Claire. That's a lot of this year.
Best game direction. Claire Obscure, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotai, Hades 2, and Split Fiction.
Claire, like, every direction in that game is perfect.
I don't know what else you want to say.
Yeah.
The only thing I could say is Split Fiction because they do the, like, two-player thing that, like, integrate. I don't know. Like, I could see them saying
It's a greatly
that.
directed game. So are all these, but yeah, Claire.
Yeah, I got to give it to Claire. Game of the year. Claire. Death Stranding 2, Donkey Kong, Hades 2, Hollow Knight, and Kingdom Come 2. So we got a Donkey Kong in there. We got a Nintendo game showing up again here at the end of the list, but it is... I mean, this is like... It's such an unfair year.
It really is. Like, that's what I mean. The number...
I would argue GTA 6 was so scared from Claire that they
were just like, delay
it till next year. We can't actually beat this. The owner of Rockstar Games comes in the next day after beating Claire. He's a mess. He goes, we can't beat this. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Delay the game.
Yeah, there's no question. Like, out of the rest of them, like, could you foresee even like upsetting it? Maybe Silk Song, but I just don't even.
Everyone was like, when Donkey Kong came out and it was getting all these high ranks and stuff, they're like, Donkey Kong's gonna win just because it's Nintendo. No, Donkey Kong, no one's talking about it. Claire Obscure is it. Like, it just is.
Yeah, I mean, it would be weird if it didn't sweep everything. Like, I honestly think it's probably gonna go like 8 for 8, and I wouldn't be shocked.
Well, I think it's not going to go 8 for 8, but technically should, and it's just not going to because that's mean.
Yeah, that is mean.
I feel like it's honestly like, yeah, of course it's there and probably should get it, but Hades 2 was pretty cool.
Yeah,
we'll give it them.
Silk Song needs an award,
Yeah, I think realistically, if there was going to be an upset, I think Kingdom Come 2 actually deserves it. The amount of work that probably went into that game for historical accuracy, for concept, for art, for music, for like the length of it. They pretty much built an engine just for this fucking game. I think I think it is not a close to, but I think it's probably in deserving for the game. It is in deservance of the title of a game of the year in a different time.
Yeah, in a different. Yeah, if it would have came out last year or next year, it would have had a shot.
Right.
That's the thing about this year. It doesn't. There's no way anything beats Claire or should beat Claire.
And if it does, it'll be an upset, and people are gonna be like, "That's just not true."
Yeah,
Jeff, it's just not true.
Jeff, you're lying to us. Like, did you play Claire? Are you one of these idiots that didn't play Claire and think something else is game of the year?
Right, and like the fucking streamers are saying Arc Raiders. No, that was a fun couple weeks with your bros and beer, but Claire Obscure could probably start its own religion. Yeah. So you need to like chill with that kind of bullshit, you know.
And it is literally like everyone I've met who has played it is like, yeah, it's by far the best game of the year. Like,
yeah, even people that don't play these games, that don't play RPGs or turn-based anything, like they're just like, yes, this is a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah, like everyone I talk to who actually played it is like, yeah, that's the game of the year. So it'd be cool, you know. It would have been a cool year any other, you know. Like, because you could have argued like Silk Song was pretty good, but I don't understand what Ghost of Yotai and Death Stranding are doing up here, though.
Yeah, I feel like the Death Stranding... I don't find Death Stranding to do anything... Death Stranding 2 didn't do anything better than Death Stranding 1, in my opinion.
And that's the same with Ghost of Yotai. Like,
yeah.
It didn't do anything better than Ghost of Tsushima, and... I mean, I would have rather seen, like, Silent Hill F up here. Absolum would have been up there over that. Like, you know, those are weird games, I think, that have no chance.
It is pretty annoying, to be honest. Like, Kojima's like, it's like he's just kind of a shoe-in for every fucking title all the time. And I get it. I get that he has high production value games and stories and, like, technological marvels, to be honest. Like, they're really impressive games. But at the same time, there's some more original shit out this year.
Yeah,
honestly.
exactly.
You know, there really is some more stuff.
And then, like, what a good thing is, like, 3 of these titles are indie titles, and they're all arguably better than the $70 games, except for maybe Kingdom Come. Like,
Kingdom Come is in that weird spectrum where, like, they were indie, did well enough for their first game that they kind of became a real studio and kept going. You know, so it's...
Yeah. And
I still kind of consider them indie, to be honest.
Yeah, and I wonder, too, for Claire, like, what do you do for a follow-up? Like...
I don't know, man. That's...
Yeah, like, because you can't... Even if you make Claire 2 and it's kind of the same game, it's just not going to be the magic.
Right. It's almost like whoever made this needs to do another... Like, instead of doing a turn-based strategy game, make it a different type of game entirely, because you don't want to compare them.
Yeah, but it definitely feels like there's more to explore in that universe.
Well, they only mentioned that, the writers, right? I mean, there's a whole thing
thing going on. That's what I'm saying. The next one should be a cover-based shooter where you play as the sister, and she's just out there.
You're killing the writers.
The writers. Like an action game. That would be hilarious. All right, do you got any, like, announcements? You think?
No. Announcements, yeah. I think... Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's going to be a pretty boring Game of the Year awards, so I think they're going to spice it up with some announcements. I've seen a lot of things, but the announcement that's definitely got the most steam was the giant statue that was left in, like, the Nevada desert. Did you hear about this?
No, I didn't see this.
And people took pictures of it. Basically, like, someone posted at Jeff Keighley a coordinates, and then they went there, and it was a giant statue. So it's Game Awards related, and people thought it was God of War, Lords of the Fallen, like tons of this stuff, like tons of different things. But no one knows what it is. Even to this day, like, people have said it's not God of War, it's not Lords of the Fallen. Now they're thinking it might be Baldur's Gate 3's company's next game, like Divinity Original 3, the Divinity Original Sin 3.
Yeah.
Might be hearkening to that, but it's like a really creepy, fucking disturbing statue. So, that's obviously something's going to be announced with that. And from what I saw, I personally think it's going to be God of War. But
I would like to see a God of War announcement. I would like to see Final Fantasy VII, the third game. I'd like to see something from that.
Yeah, that needs to make an either appearance this year or next, I think.
Yeah, because it's like one of those, you definitely know they're developing it. Like, do you think we'd get an Elder Scrolls trailer yet? Like,
no.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't, honestly.
And we should probably get a look at Miyazaki's next game, right?
I was going to say, do you think Nintendo would do that here?
Yeah, I don't think Nintendo, like...
I mean, I was going to say, I know Miyazaki, but I was thinking, like, Zelda or something, but I don't think we're going to get any Nintendo announcements.
Yeah, Zelda could be coming, though, like... Or the Mario game for Switch, too. Like, didn't they announce Breath of the Wild at Game Awards? Like, it's the biggest thing to get an announcement out there.
You might get the new Zelda game.
Yeah, you might. I would say you might get the new Zelda game.
I'm hoping for Zelda. That's my hope.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I don't know. Like, because a lot of the games I want are coming out. Like, it would have to be something crazy for me, like a Breath of the Fire announcement or like some obscure game that I love that nobody cares about kind of thing.
Yeah, I think God of War has to make an appearance here somewhere.
I would think God of War would have to. I would hope they get, like, do you think they'll actually get off Kratos and go to the kid, or do you think, I don't even remember, Loki, Atreus?
Well, I don't think they're doing that. It's too risky.
That's too risky, but I think that would be cool.
Yeah, I think he's going to be just another character, you know? I think he eventually is going to... He'll probably show up in the second one, help you a whole bunch.
There are rumors of a Chrono Trigger remake, so maybe they show something there.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah, it is remaking a perfect game, so...
Yeah, that's scary.
That is scary. Like,
dude, I want a Luigi's Mansion 4 is what I want.
You could even, like, because there hasn't been anything from Final Fantasy 17. A Luigi's Mansion would be cool.
I'm trying to think of Nintendo stuff in general because it's slacking. Metroid 4 came out.
Oh, dude, it looked horrible.
I know.
Like, I wanted to play that, and then I watched that with Skill Up's review, and I'm like, I would hate this.
It looks fucking boring as shit. It looks awful.
It looks terrible. I mean, maybe they could do a 2D Metroid, but I think they're...
I mean, I told you about it. I was like, dude, I don't think I'm even going to buy it. And you're like, I'd buy it if I had a Switch 2. And would you? It's hard. Like,
I would.
Yes than no, but it's like, I don't even want to play that game.
It looks like, I'm like thankful that it looks bad because I'm not going to buy a Switch for it. But if I had one, I would get it because it's Metroid.
Like, I'm glad I've got Ninja Gaiden instead.
Yeah,
that's
like, a way better pick.
I'm gonna like Ninja Gaiden. Like, this game's fucking great.
I'd like to see, speaking of action games, something from Nier. Like, we haven't had one since Automata.
Well, yeah, we had the Replicant remake, but that was probably the in-between.
Yeah, and that was the first Nier nobody liked. But
we might get a new Stellar Blade announcement.
Oh, yeah, we could get Stellar Blade. That'd be awesome.
Stellar Blade 2, I think, is actually really makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and that game has built so much hype with the PC release. It'll be
That's
in,
what
like,
I mean. Yeah, and that
came
out this year.
Yeah,
and like people would be just finishing up with that, and they got the game on every pretty much platform they wanted. It's time for 2.
Yeah, Stellar Blade announcement would be where you do it too.
Yeah.
What else could there? Because it's like a lot of games that are always like Onimusha, but that's already coming back. It's like a lot of it was announced last year, but then again, it's like a lot of that stuff that was announced last year, I didn't even think about. Like, oh, they're gonna make a new Onimusha game. So
Right. Yeah, exactly. So
I think it's a
I
good
don't
thing
know.
about this year is like I'm not 100% of what even would be announced there.
And people are like Bloodborne and stuff. No, like, well, you said Miyazaki game, but Miyazaki's working on the Dark Blood, the Dawn Blood or whatever, right?
Yeah, but that's a Nintendo Switch game. I would assume he has another one coming down the pipeline.
Do you think they're gonna announce something before that comes out though? Wouldn't that ruin itself? Like
Yeah, that is a good
that
point.
game?
That is a good point. But he is good for a game a year, so
I mean, I hope, I pray it's Bloodborne too, but I don't think this year's it. If we're talking,
yeah, I don't think
announcing
we'll
it.
ever get it, to be honest.
No.
Like if it hasn't
From what I
happened,
heard, it's a development nightmare. It's like a spaghetti code disaster, and like people are just like, no.
yeah,
And you have to remake the game like from scratch.
and because it's in like it would be like a PlayStation exclusive. It's not really like it's hard to do exclusives these days.
Yeah, Nintendo's pretty much the only one still on that train.
Yeah, like there's occasionally a Sony exclusive. Like we're gonna have Wolverine and well, yeah, whatever the new God of War is. You know, it'd be cool for me is like an Uncharted announcement.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get, or you think we're gonna get? Sorry, but do you think we're gonna get the new Naughty Dog more gameplay for that game?
I would assume they would have to show something from that soon. Like when's that
Yeah.
coming out?
I don't fucking
The
know,
Heretic
dude. Who
Prophet.
knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
I liked that first trailer, but yeah, you haven't heard anything about that since.
I'll gonna try it. Naughty Dog games are fucking amazing.
Yeah, I'm
they
gonna
really
try it. I
are.
don't-
They're phenomenal experiences. So but I think we're gonna get game for that. But yeah, it's like everything it's a weird spot. We kind of know what's coming. So what could be coming?
Yeah, and a lot of new IPs would be, we know Resident Evil's coming. Like, it'd be cool to see Final Fantasy stuff, but we know Final Fantasy 7-3 is coming.
Right.
Like, if you showed Final Fantasy 17, that would be cool, but are we like 2 years from the last Final Fantasy? Like, that has to still be early.
Right.
If they're even doing anything with it. God of War makes sense because it's been about 2-3 years since Ragnarok, right?
Yeah, I think, and then the PC, it's been at least half a year since the PC release. So, of Ragnarok. So I think it's about time for them to show what they're working on.
Same with like Gears of War Emergence Day. Like it might be time. Like this awards could be more showing gameplay of these games that were announced last year. Like
True. This could be the gameplay game awards instead of, like we actually just get a bunch of fucking awesome gameplay, which I'd be cool with. I'm cool with that. It's better than announcements for me because I at least can see what I'm getting into.
yeah, and I don't really have a good gauge of like I don't really read rumors and spoilers and stuff like that where it's like I have no idea what they're gonna announce.
Well, it's full of bullshit anymore anyways, man.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Because I can't remember, like, sometimes leaks are true, sometimes they aren't, and it just seems like a lot of times they're making stuff up. Like, oh,
They're shooting in the dark. But, I mean, Halo, we'll probably get some stuff from that, I'd assume. Maybe the remake for that.
Yeah, like you think they would debut a new game out of that series at some point.
Well, Xbox imploded this end of this year, so I don't even know if they're gonna like have games there. Like, what's going on with Xbox?
Yeah, I think they're just done. They're just a game publisher now.
Wild.
Yeah, like
wild.
Dude, it's been so long since they announced Elder Scrolls 6, and it's like, well, we knew you were making it. Like, announcing it doesn't mean anything. Like, show us something. Like Fallout, there could be a Fallout announcement.
Oh, I bet New Vegas.
Yeah.
I bet it comes out.
Yeah.
I bet it fucking drops, dude. You think they shadow drop New Vegas on Game Pass?
They could.
Friends for Fallout 2 season?
Yeah, when the season 2 of the show comes out.
Man, that would get that. You know how many Game Passes people would jump back on board for fucking New Vegas?
Yeah, New Vegas was the best Fallout.
I would just buy it though. Like fuck them. I wouldn't go on Game Pass.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with Game Pass. That's why I just bought Total Chaos. It was like I could sign back up to Game Pass for one more month and then play this game, or I could just buy it for $20.
Play it again next year too.
Yeah, so I just bought it. That's where I'm at with Game Pass. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we get this year. But I think I'm done. Is that it for the show? You got anything else?
That's it, man. That was hefty show. We went through a lot.
Yeah, we've been going long here. I'm like winding down. I'm tired. If you made it this long, thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yeah, everybody, thanks a lot, and we'll see if our choices are correct.
Yeah, or Claire's just gonna win everything. So we'll be back there to talk about the announcements. So we'll see you on that show.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.